Thomas Tuchel reacts as holders Chelsea draw Real Madrid in Champions League quarter-finals. Thomas Tuchel says his Chelsea team face a big challenge, after drawing Real Madrid in the quarter-finals of the Champions League. Chelsea avoided Premier League rivals Liverpool and Manchester City in Friday's draw but may feel slightly aggrieved after being pitted against 13-time winners Real Madrid. Madrid are currently 10 points clear in La Liga and stunned Paris Saint-Germain in the previous round thanks to Karim Benzema's stunning second-half hat-trick. Chelsea, though, have enjoyed an impressive European campaign thus far and beat Real Madrid in the semi-finals of last season's Champions League on their way to lifting the trophy. Reacting to the draw, Tuchel said on Friday, "Tough one. The challenge cannot be much higher than playing a second leg in the Bernabeu with spectators. It's a big challenge, but there is big excitement around this match and around this fixture. We know what's coming. It will be an exciting match and a tough challenge. It's nice to play a European team and maybe not at this kind of stage a team you've played so many times in domestic competitions." Elsewhere in the Champions League, Premier League leaders Manchester City face La Liga champions Atletico Madrid, who knocked out Manchester United earlier in the week. Liverpool, who lifted the trophy in 2019, take on Portuguese side Benfica, while Bundesliga champions Bayern Munich meet Unai Emery's Villarreal. While Chelsea will already be contemplating a quarter-final clash with Real Madrid, this weekend they must focus on a FA Cup clash with Middlesbrough. Tuchel added, "We expect an emotional stadium, an emotional crowd. We love the competition, I love the FA Cup. We expect a tough away match against a strong team. It will be a challenge for us." Thomas Tuchel confirms Chelsea team news for Middlesbrough clash. Thomas Tuchel has confirmed the Chelsea team news to face Middlesbrough in the FA Cup quarter-final on Saturday. Chelsea head north with a place in the semi-final of the FA Cup up for grabs after beating Luton Town in the last round. Goals from Saul Niguez, Timo Werner and Romelu Lukaku secured Tuchel's men a trip to Middlesbrough. Speaking to the media ahead of the tie, via Football London, Tuchel revealed who isn't available for their trip to Middlesbrough. Reece, Callum and Andreas Christensen are uncertain. They are in training but weren't in full training. It will be a tight race but maybe too close. Chelsea will compete in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup for the third consecutive season, having lost the final against Leicester City last year. They have beaten the likes of Chesterfield, Plymouth Argyle and Luton Town on the road to their fixture on Saturday evening. Thomas Tuchel comments on Rhys James' call-up to the England squad. Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel has commented on Rhys James' call-up to the latest England squad. The Bluesman will join the Three Lions for their upcoming friendlies against Switzerland and Ivory Coast at the end of the month. Despite injuries keeping him out of action for parts of the season, Gareth Southgate has still given him a call-up for his national side. When speaking to the media ahead of Chelsea's FA Cup quarter-final tie against Middlesbrough on Saturday evening, Tuchel shared his thoughts on James' inclusion in the squad. "I would always call Reece up if I was head coach of England. He was not match ready yesterday, let's see what happens tomorrow. He comes from 9 weeks of injury. We will see if he is able to do full team training. If he can't train, it makes no sense that he will go." James has featured 26 times for the Blues so far in the current campaign, with 6 goals and 7 assists to his name in all competitions. His teammate Mason Mount also received a call-up to the squad, with both players impressing so far this season for the world and European champions. Thomas Tuchel responds to speculation linking him with Manchester United. Thomas Tuchel has attempted to play down speculation he is interested in defecting from Chelsea to Manchester United amid reports he is now the #1 candidate to replace Ralf Rangnick. United's search for a new manager is likely to intensify in the coming weeks following their Champions League demise. Rangnick presided over another disappointing result in midweek as his confidence-starved side surrendered their last chance of ending their 5-year trophy drought following defeat to Atletico Madrid. The German looks likely to soldier on until the end of the campaign with securing 4th place his goal, but club chiefs will look to accelerate talks with the likes of Mauricio Pochettino and Erik ten Hag. Chelsea's precarious situation, however, has alerted United to the potential availability of Tuchel, who has rebuilt his reputation at Stamford Bridge following the difficult end to his spell at Paris Saint-Germain. Reports earlier this week claimed Tuchel was settled in West London, but with the uncertainty surrounding Chelsea to linger, he would welcome United's interest. Addressing the mounting speculation speaking ahead of Saturday's FA Cup tie against Middlesbrough, Tuchel said, "Do you feel me less committed or involved with this club? Absolutely not. I love to work for Chelsea and this club has everything it needs to make me happy." Thomas Tuchel sends message to prospective Chelsea bidders ahead of deadline. Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel has sent a message to those interested in purchasing the club, hoping that they enjoy winning as they launch bids ahead of Friday's deadline set by Rain Group. You can keep up with all the latest breaking news here as interested buyers prepare their final bids ahead of the 9 p.m. deadline. Speaking to the press ahead of the match, Tuchel stated that he hopes the next Chelsea owners are fans of winning. He joked, "Hopefully they love winning." The German head coach continued to reveal that he is not involved in the process due to his schedule. "I am not involved. Zero," he continued. "I am informed from time to time. I also have a tight schedule, so I am happy not to be informed of every step, every change in process. That gives me advantage to focus on football and the environment I can influence." Several bids are set to include options for fan involvement in the higher-up running of the club, with Tuchel continuing to discuss the issue. When asked about potential fan involvement, he said, "For every structure is a pro and there are cons. I don't want to get too much involved. There is a sale of the club. We hope we find a new owner soon to calm the situation and give clarity. Let's see what the concept is. In Germany some have good experiences, some do not. For every concept and possibility to run a club there are pros and cons. It is not on me to decide and judge. It remains to be seen as to who will take over the club, with Tuchel keen to keep the Blues winning." Thomas Tuchel says Chelsea will find solution if players wish to leave following ownership change. Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel has said that his side will find a solution if players wish to leave the club following their ownership change. Current owner Roman Abramovich put the club up for sale at the beginning of the month, with a lot of parties showing their interest in purchasing the West London side. The Blues set a deadline of 9 p.m. on Friday the 18th of March for all official bids to be submitted, which has now passed. Speaking to the media ahead of his side's FA Cup quarter-final tie against Middlesbrough on Saturday evening, Tuchel revealed the club will find a solution if players want to leave upon the arrival of new owners. Maybe players will decide for something that they would not decide if the situation was different. We will find a solution, it is a big if. Chelsea will stay strong, football first and team first. I have trust and believe in our ability to adapt. Thomas Tuchel seeks to protect Chelsea players amid FA Cup quarter-final trip to Middlesbrough. Speaking to the media ahead of the tie, Tuchel hinted he wants to protect his players as much as possible. "Chelsea players will not feel the difference today. When you drive 6 hours to the game on a coach, you tell them nothing will change, but it will. We take the responsibility with the organisation and board to make it as normal for our players as possible. Despite thoughts that they would travel to North Yorkshire by coach, the club will be able to fly to the game as the UK government waived the restrictions on them." The German boss also highlighted, via Football London, that they have only just faced Lille on Wednesday evening as he said, "Everybody worked hard to make it happen and it has gone through. We can travel by plane, which is very good as we only had the Lille match 2 days ago, so we want to maximise the chance of recovery. Everything is organised as usual."
That is on Chelsea News today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye and see you by tomorrow news.